Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. So, folks, I'm sure a lot of you are still getting over my video from yesterday, where I basically took two topics and crammed them into one. I started things off with my VR for Ken's Cardboard, and then I finished things off with, I guess you could call it an Easter rip, of a 22-23 Upper Deck Series 2 tin. And I'm very happy that I recorded myself opening said tin, because of the two Young Guns that I pulled, one of them is one that I've been hunting for quite some time now. Now, unfortunately, it was not Uri Slavkovsky, but it was a teammate of his. It was none other than the sheriff himself, Arbor Jackeye. As I said yesterday, he has stepped out of the shadows of being known as Wi-Fi and has now embraced his new nickname, the Sheriff. And because I pulled this yesterday on Easter, which I guess you could call it an Easter miracle or whatever, this is going to be our card of the day. So, what are we doing today? Well, I can tell you right now, we are not opening my fourth and final 23-24 O-Pee-Chee blaster. Go ahead, get all the groans out of your system. I'll wait. Now, the reason why I am not opening that blaster yet is not because I'm scared to open it. No, on the contrary. I should actually be thanking Upper Deck 23-24 Upper Deck Series 2, actually, because everyone is still going mental hunting Bedard's Young Gun, and it seems a lot of people have basically forgotten about O-Pee-Chee. So I could still get the blasters like crazy at Walmart. I could still order them online from Mirage Trading, which is one of the big card stores here in Montreal. I could still get blasters. The only reason why I'm not opening it yet is because I want to make sure when I do, I have 4 more lined up ready to go. I hate to open the last of anything and then, come the following week, not have anything there. I know that sounds a little confusing, but I'm sure some of you know what I mean. So that's why when I do open my fourth and final blaster, I want to make sure I have 4 more ready to go. Cool? Okay. But for those of you who are watching this and we're hoping to see some O-Pee-Chee rip today, at the end of this video, depending on how long it goes, I will rip into one of these O-Pee-Chee fat packs. Alrighty? Just for you guys. Okay? So, what are we doing today? We're opening some mail. Nothing fancy. I got 2 pieces of mail to open here, starting with this big gray box, and inside here happens to be a card that is on my top 10 list for this year, and some other cool goodies and whatnot. And then in here, there happens to be another handful or so of some awesome Brodeurs. A little while back, about a week or so ago, I did a Brodeur only video. It's one of my longer ones, unfortunately, but anyway, and it featured a whole big chunk of Brodeurs that I got from Trading Card Database. I did this big deal with the guy, and he basically split everything up. So he sent me one chunk a week or so ago. This is the other half of that. So I'm very excited to show you guys what I have in here. And before we get to opening anything, I did want to give a couple of shout-outs. So to try and shed the spotlight on some more channels out there. So the first channel I would like to shout out is Mac Wax Stacks. Wax with 2 X's. Very cool dude. Secondly, is a channel that I'm sure a lot of you know, especially if you're familiar with Cardwolf's channel, and that is basically his blaster ripping dual companion buddy, whatever you want to call it. That is Average Joe. I like watching his videos as well. And third, we got 25 Perez, TTM. I know a lot of you are familiar with his channel, but maybe some of you aren't, so there you go. And then finally, we have the sports card ripping teacher. So there you go. There's 4 shout-outs, 4 channels. Hopefully some of you haven't checked them out before, so hopefully I'm sending you in their direction for the first time. And there are links down in the description below, so you can go check them out after watching this. And if you do, make sure to drop them a like, drop them a sub, give them all the positive feedback, etc., etc. All right, so not to bore you guys with opening packages and whatnot, I'm going to go take all the cards out of these, and especially with this, because the last package I opened from this guy, he basically sealed everything with, like, masking tape and not painter's tape, and it took a while to get everything off. So yeah, I'm gonna go get all the cards out of these packages and whatnot, so you guys sit tight, go get a drink, go get a snack, whatever, and I will be right back. Alrighty? Okay, one sec.
2 hours later.
Okay, I'm back, and boy oh boy. For you guys, it was like instantaneous. For me, it was like half an hour. Just getting everything out of the packaging. The stuff that was in that gray box, I give the guy credit. He knows how to package well. So, kudos to him. And then all the Brodeurs, I had to take them out, put them all in penny sleeves, etc., etc., etc. But we're good to go. So, we're going to kick things off with the cards that came in that big gray box, because we got a stack and a half, and I'll try not to name every single card. Big word, try. But before we get to those, there were some other random cards in there, starting with this Brett Saberhagen, Collect the Books. I did say a little while back that I was putting this little set together, and there are still a few that I'm missing here and there. Next, we got an 89 All-Star of Carl Yastrzemski that I need for my PC. We got from 2000, 2000, Topps. There's a subset called Duos, and this one just happens to be Tools of Success. So we got Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez, and Mr. Johnny Bench. And then, for all the old school Pokemon fans out there, well, I got some OG Pokemon cards. Starting with this Doug Trio, which is one of the last non-holo rares I need for my set. And then, speaking of holographic, from Jungle, we have Pidgeot. And unfortunately, because they are holographic, they are curving. I hate that, but they're going to go into a binder, so all is good. Then we got the Holo Pinsir. And here's one of my favorites, the Holo Snorlax. My spirit animal, Snorlax. Then we got the non-holo Clefable and the non-holo Pidgeot. So there you go. some old school Pokemon action. Now, let's get to these. I could separate these because I can. So I have here a chunk of, what year are these from? These are from 1995. These are Marvel versus DC cards, because this was around the time when there was the actual Marvel versus DC crossover in the comic books, and so of course they had to put out a card set, and I have quite a few here. So we'll start things off with Captain America, and then I'll just start running through here. There's Jubilee. Shout out to the autograph fisherman, John Burgess, because I know Jubilee is his favorite character. Let's see, that's Namor, Quicksilver. We got the Silver Surfer versus the Green Lantern. That's pretty cool. We got Spider-Man, Storm. Everyone loves Wolverine. Aquaman, Azrael, Captain Marvel, or to some Shazam. And then we got Captain Marvel versus Thor figures. Catwoman, Flash, Green Lantern. Hell yeah, Lobo. Robin. What do we got here? Quicksilver versus Flash. That's pretty cool. Abomination, Bullseye, Galactus. I like what on the backs you got, like the write-ups, and a lot of them are by Clark Kent. And I like this one. A godlike cosmic being beyond simple good or evil, Galactus has survived since the dawn of time by consuming the life energies of entire planets. How many worlds has he doomed to destruction? As the sole survivor of Krypton, I wonder. Green Goblin. There's my boy, Juggernaut. Kingpin. Wonder Woman versus Storm. That's cool. Look at that Magneto. Is that cool or what? And there's a bunch. We got Bane. Bane with Cap's shield. That's neat. Black Adam, Cersei, Darkseid, Dr. Polaris, the Joker. Reading the Daily Bugle. That's cool. Of course, the big dispute, Aquaman versus Namor. Don't get my buddy Joe started on that one. Kadabra, Killer Croc, Lex Luthor, Archangel versus Hawkman. That's cool. Azrael versus Sabretooth. Black Widow versus Black Canary. Blue Beetle versus Spider-Woman. Oh, that's a cool battle. Wolverine versus Lobo. And here I was saying I wasn't going to name off all the cards. Captain Marvel versus Captain Marvel. Cable versus Captain Atom. Ooh, there we go. Deathstroke versus the Punisher. Ooh, Ghost Rider versus Demon. Nice. Gambit and Nightwing. Human Torch and Firestorm. Steel and Iron Man. Hawkeye, Green Arrow. Robin versus Jubilee. Oh, there we go. The Ray versus Nova. Thor and Wonder Woman. Warrior and War Machine. Like, these are cool. I really, really like these. Bane versus Captain America. I don't know about that one. Well, Cap is a super soldier, so I guess his strength could probably match Bane's. Batman versus Bullseye. Yes. Electro versus Black Lightning, Spider-Man versus Superboy, Green Lantern, Green Goblin, Jigsaw and Deathstroke, Killer Croc and Hulk. I have Hulk over on that one. Doctor Doom versus Captain Marvel. Well, Captain Marvel is pretty much a god, isn't he? So, I don't know. Galactus versus the Spectre. That's an interesting one. Okay. Superman versus Juggernaut. Now, we all know Superman is allergic to kryptonite, but he's also affected by magic. And as long as Juggernaut has his helmet on, nothing can stop him. So, technically, I think he could beat Superman. I know the purists out there are probably going to say, hell no. But I think it's possible. I really do. Anyway, we got here Absorbing Man and Steel, Thing and Solomon Grundy. I'd love to see that matchup. Killer Croc and Abomination. Well, just like with Hulk and Killer Croc, I have Abomination over Killer Croc. Arcade versus the Riddler. Whoa. Talk about some zany antics going on. Black Adam and Mandarin. Poison Ivy and Black Cat. Dr. Polaris and Magneto. Captain America and Batman. There, that's classic. We got here Doctor Doom and Cyborg. But that looks like Cyborg Superman. Interesting. Two-Face and Jigsaw. Oh, now there's a matchup that I would love to see, because I still say Two-Face is my favorite DC villain, and to see him go against Jigsaw, kind of like mobster versus mobster, oh man, that'd be great. Green Goblin versus the Joker, very interesting. Man-Bat versus Lizard, I pass on that one. Kingpin versus Lex Luthor. Ooh. Now, if it's Lex, not in the biosuit and all that stuff, just wits, that would be very, very interesting. Scarecrow versus Scarecrow. And then finally, we got Mole Man versus Penguin. I don't know. That's another tough one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about a lot of these matchups? I think they're awesome. But I'd like to hear from you guys. And then, after all that goodness, I saw this same guy had some of these, and I saw Zach show these in one of his Jank Pack, is it Thursday? Wednesday? If Zach's watching this, I apologize. But there were some of these Hollywood zombie cards he was showing off, and I was like, I gotta get some of those. So I did. So we got basically the story on how everything started. And then we got some of the who's who of zombie Hollywood, like Tom Ooze or Dick Stark and Ryan Seepcrust. I'm sure everyone would love to sample the cooking of Martha Stewart. How about Terry Hatchett? These probably aren't for everyone, but I love them. How about Johnny Death? or my favorite, Sylvester Headstone in Roddy 13. Ay. We gotta laugh, people. Come on. And then the final card in there, as I said, is a card off of my top 10 list for this year. It's actually a slab. It's from 1986 Topps Football. It is a rookie card. And let me just give you a rundown of this player. He was the 1988 NFL MVP. He was the 1995 NFL Man of the Year. He was the 1988, he was a 1988 First Team All-Pro. 4-time Pro Bowler in 86, 88, 89, and 93. And holds the NFL records, that's records plural, for most touchdown passes, 247, most passing yards, 37,920, and completions, 2,969 by a left-handed quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than the one and only Boomer Esiason. Yes, there you go, on his 86 Topps rookie card there in a PSA 6. And yeah, and to be honest, when I added this to the trade, I didn't even see that it was a graded card. I just saw he had a Boomer rookie, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to add that. And then he messaged me. He goes, you know the Boomer is a slab, right? And I'm like, are you still willing to trade it? And he goes, yeah. So I'm like, okay, awesome. So there we go. And now on to the Brodeurs. So we got the 2000 Skilled Stars. We got a 2003 All-Star lineup. 0506 Destined for the Hall. 2001 Lord Stanley's Heroes. A 2000 O-Pee-Chee O-Canada with Patrick Waugh and Marty on there. Very cool. We got a 95 Skybox Emotion. Awesome. 97 Donruss Leaf Limited. Ooh, shiny. 2001 MVP Masked Men. 2001 MVP Talent. A 2004 Bowman Chrome. I can see myself. And then the parallel to that, we got the 2004 Bowman Chrome numbered to 150 X-Fractor. And then to finish everything up, we got a 2003 Upper Deck Saviors. Oh, sorry, Super Saviors swatch. Yeah. So there we go. Now let's see. 16 minutes and 36 seconds plus 16, 22. Okay. I'm going to rip this quick just because you guys didn't get that blaster today. So if this video is running a bit long, well, sorry. Okay, there we go. Imagine if we could pull Bedard out of here. Wow, that would be awesome. All right. Matty Beniers, Sidney Crosby, Adam Lowry, Noel Akari, Adrian Kempe, Sam Reinhart, Noah Dobson, checklist. Regular check. Whoa, wait, who cool. We got a Luke Hughes marquee rookie. That's very nice. Nathan McKinnon, 23 All-Star. Joona Koppanen, marquee rookie. This guy seems to be following me everywhere. We got a Kirby Doc on the retro. Pasternak on the retro. John Carlson. Oh, no, sorry. Tom Wilson's the one who gets yeeted. Never mind, John. Peter Kochetkov. Jordan Eberle. Eric Goodbranson. Josh Anderson. Kalen Addison. Rupe Hintz. Brendan Carlo. Patrick Laine. Peter Mrazek. Kyle Connor. Kevin Shattenkirk. Why am I naming them off? You guys have seen a ton of this ripped already. Jack Hughes, Ville Husso, and Evander Kane. And a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, well, that's all I got for you today, folks. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the drill. Leave me a comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. And then, of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button as well. And also, once you're done watching this and doing all that, dip on down into the description below. Check out all the links to a bunch of awesome channels mentioned in today's video. And for those of you who stuck around this long, thank you oh so very much. So, I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday. Sound cool? Awesome. So till then, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!